Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again, as always. This is just a brief introduction, guys, into what I'm about to show you. About a week or so ago, I did a video about when I visited my hometown and how it's changed, much for the worst, with the closing down of shops and the propping up of various other shops that shouldn't even be there, that kind of a thing, and I was showing my disdain towards the whole thing. Well, the 5-minute clip I'm going to put on the end of this introduction is a prime example. This is exactly what I was talking about when I brought out that specific video. Now, this is presented by Josh Fern, who is a presenter on the lotuseaters.com, and he walked down a street, a road in Swindon, where I assume he lives, or at least on the outskirts of Swindon, and they play a little game as they're doing their walk around to see how many vape shops, Turkish barbers, foreign markets, that kind of a thing they can spot just on a small walk up a certain road in Swindon. I just wanted to reiterate, this is exactly what I was talking about during my video. On my visit to my hometown, I should have done a walk around at that time when I was there, just to show you purely what was there and what I was talking about. It just simply didn't cross my mind. I always had someone with me. I don't want to be doing a walk around with someone with me, that kind of a thing. So yeah, that's basically what it is, and I suppose it's really targeted towards people outside of the UK. I do have subscribers who live in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, United States, that kind of a thing, and I want to show you guys what it's actually like now in the UK, because I'm pretty sure you guys firsthand don't know what the hell I'm really talking about when I bring you these videos and I tell you how England has changed. Your perception of the outside world of England is nice little cottages, cream teas, cucumber sandwiches, that kind of a thing. Well, in actual fact, it isn't. So, watch this small 5-minute clip at the end of this introduction, guys, and you will see what I mean. Cheers.
At Lotus Eaters, we frequently discuss the impact of mass migration on this country and its long-term consequences. Through our main podcast and other video content, we present countless examples of how mass migration has affected local communities. However, reading headlines and listening to discussions is one thing, but seeing the reality with your own eyes is another. Many of you, particularly those from abroad, may not have actually had the opportunity to witness what multicultural Britain is truly like, so we decided to give you a brief glimpse into this world. We visited Manchester Road in Swindon, a well-known area with a high concentration of foreign residents, and more importantly, a reputation for crime. The area is notorious for drug smuggling, money laundering, prostitution, selling illegal vapes and tobacco, and just widespread littering. Some residents in the area have a history of violence, with reports of harassment, assault, and numerous cases of sexual violence, and this makes it one of the most dangerous parts of Swindon, and therefore the entire county of Wiltshire. So braving these conditions, we went from one end of the street to the other to show you what it actually looks like. So when you're watching this on-the-ground footage, keep an eye out for the barber shop that was caught selling drugs, or the foreign food shops selling illegal goods, and the general state of the area. Good luck. Hello, I am Josh Firm, and this is Lotus on Location, and today we've got a little game of counting all of the foreign shops that are along a famous multicultural road, famous for crime. And we're going to be looking at all of the barbers, all of the vape shops, all of the money laundering fronts. It's all here. So right, obviously we're next to a vape shop right at the beginning. We have our first barber on the right hand side. To my right here, we have our first foreign food shop. Get used to seeing these. Just had a guy shouting at us from a car, lovely. We're coming up to another place, which is Masala Bazaar, just across the way. This is another foreign food shop, of course. And of course, on the left-hand side as well, there is another one. So, across the way, we've got another Barber's just over there, and a bunch of other shops related to that as well. I also just heard a chirp. So obviously, all the way along here, innumerable barbershops, foreign food shops, pretty much entirely that. There's no British shops anywhere. It's worth pointing out behind you here is a closed down shop that is for money transfers, which is obviously abroad, airline tickets, hotel bookings, tour packages. This is obviously just to cater to the foreign population, isn't it? Let's be honest. And to the right of me, I have another foreign takeaway shop. And across the street from us is an Indian restaurant, I think, an Istanbul market, another beauty shop, another barber's. So this is one of the only shops that actually seems to be English, is a tiles, bathroom, bedrooms and kitchen shop. But if you look opposite, there's another barber shop and another foreign food shop. So what we've got over there, another barber shop and another foreign restaurant there. But you've got another foreign food shop as well here. Just let them go past. Okay, we good?
Yeah.
So now we've been through Manchester Road, one thing that I can say now I'm out of the way is, did you notice in that footage that there were people stood outside the shops, and then when they saw us walking through with cameras, they watched us for a while and then disappeared in, and then other people started coming out. Maybe they're just going in to tell, you know, their colleagues that something interesting is happening, or maybe it is, you know, a lookout for something more insidious. I don't know. No one's really investigating these sorts of things. And I think it's just some food for thought that perhaps many of these shops are actually fronts for organised crime, and it has to be laundered somewhere, so it's going somewhere. It's just a matter of where.